welcome back to Scottish and Scared. I am Stefanie.
I'm Shannon.
And we have Shannon back today.
Woo! Have you missed me?
No.
Hello.
I'm joking.
You have missed me.
Before we get into anything, I would just like to say, if you guys have any stories, they can be paranormal, they can just be personal, they can be news reports, anything, absolutely anything. Please do send them over to us at scottishandscared@gmail.com.
And if you're on Instagram, head over and follow us at Scottish and Scared Pod. We would really appreciate it, guys.
We would really, really appreciate it. Also, whatever you're listening to, rate and reviews, it really, really helps. And I would just like to say another massive thank you to all the people this past week and the week before who have sent us messages, articles, stories.
They've actually been well good.
It's actually been a wee bit overwhelming because when me and Sharon did this, it's like,
we didn't think it's going to be...
we're just like, let's just do a podcast.
Aye.
And then when you actually start to see people who are actually listening to it and they actually enjoy it, it's so, like, it's heartwarming. So
You're melting my heart.
It really is. So I would just really want to say a big, massive, massive thank you to everybody who's messaged us. I mean, some people have sent us, like, articles, stories.
And we are getting to them, guys. Like, we are going to do them.
Featuring these in future episodes. But there's people who have genuinely just reached out to us to tell us that they're just enjoying what we do and that we have to keep on doing it. So
we're doing it.
We're just going to keep doing it for you guys. All 4Es. But yes, guys, big massive thank you to all of you. Don't be shy. If you want to messages, DM us, email us, we will all get back to you.
Aye, we do reply.
We like to speak to people.
We don't leave you hanging, don't worry.
We're very friendly.
Yeah. Hi.
Sometimes a wee bit too friendly.
I know.
Oh, well. No, that's what the wee Shannon. Shannon is back.
It feels good.
She has been gone for 2 weeks because she was...
3 weeks, Stephanie.
How 3?
Because I'd been on holiday for a week
and
then 2 week quarantine.
Which
was fucking murder. Polis. I hate it. But I'm free. The day's my free day.
She was very responsible in quarantine when she came back from Spain, so that's why she has not been on the show. If you listen to our last episode, you'll know that my dad joined us.
The Uncle Al.
Again, a massive thank you to everybody who reached out and told us that
he done amazing.
He done a really good job. He was really happy to hear that. And he is very eager to do another one.
I know, he's like, Shannon, you better hurry up and get off or go on holiday again so I can jump in.
There was not an episode last week, and that is because I was really sick again, and we were a bit paranoid that I had COVID.
Yep.
So I took a test, came back this morning, I'm negative, so we're all good to go.
For
everything's
a party.
fine. I just must have been sick. I must have had a wee bug or whatever it was. So everything's good. I don't have COVID. So we're back. We're back on the podcast train.
We're back on action.
We're going to be doing 2 episodes this week, and we're going to be taking more photos for our Instagram. If you've seen our ghost photo, it was the most harrowing thing I've ever done in my entire life.
I loved it. See the video, it doesn't give it justice for how, like, you were trying to do this with your arms and say stuff, but you just couldn't see it or take it seriously.
It was quite ridiculous. No, it was quite ridiculous. Wait a minute to get into this. So, if you don't follow us on Instagram, you probably haven't seen our photograph. Please go over there. It's our last picture that we posted. It is Shannon and I in full ghost garb.
Yes, with hats and sunglasses and all.
We took a picture for it's official spooky season. We wanted to celebrate it, and
we went up the park.
We had to get onto a log, which in the photo doesn't seem that high, but it was above a stream of water. So
Stephanie enough had a heart attack trying to get on it.
It was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
But if you want to find the video, it is on a highlight. It is quite funny. The hat falls, and then I get the hat, but Stephanie can't see that I've got the hat back, and all you hear is Stephanie going, "Get the hat!"
Yeah, we also do have a video up there for you to go watch because, you know, the photo's very serene, looks very peaceful, but no, it was the worst
experience of Stephanie's life, I think.
Because that sheet is completely
I know, you couldn't see a thing once.
You can't see a thing through it.
No.
So I'm sitting on this log.
With a hat on
the
back
sheet,
to front.
I've got my hat back to front. I've got sunglasses, which I physically cannot see, so it's ridiculous. Then I have Shannon, who's trying to get on the log beside me.
But couldn't for laughing at you because
she just wouldn't stop hysterically laughing, and she's telling me to move up. Move up where?
I don't think you kept doing that, but you were trying to like move your hands, but I knew what you were doing under the sheet, and you were just sitting, and Jordan was absolute pissed trying to take the photos. And I didn't even know he was videoing it.
So Shannon's boyfriend actually took the picture, and I could just hear him hysterically laughing. And I'm like...
But we made them jump into the stream at first because we thought, oh, you just need to jump in there to get the photo, and then when they took the photo, it wasn't even in the stream. It was standing at the side.
It was actually really fun.
I enjoyed myself.
While we were on the log,
Stop.
Philly ready to go take this picture.
From
Now,
Ghost Log.
imagine if you've seen the picture, you know, like a family walk past the stream,
Walking their dog.
walking their dog, and they were like, "What the fuck
Is that?
But it was cute.
Oh, the wee boy said he looked like a ghost, but the mum was like, I've seen a lot of ghosts in my time, but what the fuck's that?
I know we did
Basically.
ask. I was like, do we look like ghosts? And the wee boy was like, yeah, kind of look like ghosts. So we were like, right, okay, I'll take it.
Aye, that'll do.
But we'll be taking more photos like that.
Be more prepared next time, because see, try to get on the log with the sheet, the bag, the hat, the glasses, and then try to put the bag
I was
back
fine,
in.
Shan.
Oh,
I got
was
on the
not.
log, I sat down, I had the sheet, I had everything ready to go.
I'm the size of a log. Like
I was just waiting
lengthwise.
on you. That was
Can you
it.
imagine? No.
But we're going to be doing more, but we're going to be doing like our favourite
Halloween.
horror
movies.
movie characters / Halloween costumes kind of thing.
It's
So
going to be class.
there will be more embarrassing moments at the park, because
I mean, why not?
they'll be in full costume and people will probably... I don't know if you've ever
We
been...
do it for the views, okay? We do it for the gram.
No, we don't. We just do it because we're bored. We're in lockdown. There's nothing else to
I
do.
just want to lighten up your days.
And I actually enjoy the people staring at me like I'm a maniac.
And
But-
if Stefanie gets some sort of thrill.
I'm just sitting there like,
Could not give two fucks.
people expect it from me. That's what it is. I haven't actually done anything else at all. As I said, I've been sick, so I've just been
Chilling.
lazing.
Well, I start a new job tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm buzzing. First job since working from home, and I actually can't wait to get the house.
I
I've
know.
actually got my bag packed and everything, my wee pens.
It's I don't like to talk about this on here because there's probably a lot of people like me who just honestly
Fed up.
cannot be arsed talking about it anymore. But here in Scotland, it's just the restrictions have been tightened again, so we're not able to go to dinner unless it's a party. You're allowed to go to dinner with a party of 6, but you're only allowed to be from 2 different households. So I can't go out with all my friends. I can't go for dinner with my friends. I can't go for a drink with my friends. Everywhere
Can't
closes
do
at 10. We've
Aye.
got a curfew here in Scotland now. It's 10 o'clock. All the bars, restaurants,
shit.
nightlife, it all shuts at 10 now. So
That hit when I went away.
So we got that now. We're not allowed to be in each other's households at all anymore. That's another thing that Nicola's brought in again. So we're not allowed to visit family anymore.
That's shite.
As in, we used to be able to sit in the garden, but we're not allowed to do that anymore.
I know.
We're not allowed to do any of that anymore. So it's just went right back to... It's just, honestly, I'm just...
I'm scunner. And then they've cancelled Christmas and like obviously Halloween. Like,
Aye,
can't go
cancel
trick-or-treating.
Christmas, that doesn't matter, who cares?
I know, but like even trick or treating, but you can't even go and do that.
You can't cancel Halloween, Shannon. Halloween is a lifestyle, okay?
I know.
Who goes trick-or-treating? Here. Or guising, as Nicola likes to call it.
All
Guising.
the beans.
You cannot cancel Halloween, okay?
I know.
The Halloween
Shit.
spirit is very much well and alive here. As I said, me and Shannon are going to be taking lots of photos.
We're going to get pumpkins and carve them.
Yep, so we're doing our normal Halloween shit. It's just that we're not allowed to have parties. We're not allowed to go trick-or-treating.
We're not allowed to do anything fun.
Christmas is cancelled, but who cares about Christmas? Like,
I know Christmas is another burden.
I hate Christmas.
You're the Grinch.
Yeah.
Physically. Like,
I love the Grinch.
same. I'm not going. I love it.
But
I watch that.
the only thing that I've done this week, actually, I watched all 4 of the Screams. I don't know why. Midnight on Saturday night, I was alone, as usual. Sad act here. Lying alone in my bed, and I was like, it's midnight, what could I do? I put the first Scream on, watched the second one, third one, and then I watched the 4th one.
Well, me and Jordan sat last night and watched Halloween, the last final one there.
The newest one.
The newest one, aye. But I want to sit and watch them off the start.
No,
But they're not on Netflix.
you don't want to see all the ones in between. No. See the ones in between? Garbage.
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 Garbage. But our little movie night
Yes.
that we are going to be doing.
So on October is Shannon and I's birthday month. And so Shannon's the 18th and I'm the 25th, so it's like a week between.
Literally.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get little snacks.
Ooh.
And we're going to watch all of the Conjuring series movies in order, so like including like The Nun, Annabelle.
Aye. But it's like there's a mad I sent Stefanie like a screenshot, didn't I? Like how they're meant to go and I was
So it's like The Nun and then it's like
I can't remember what there was. I want to find it.
I don't remember.
I'm going to find it. But remember the meme I sent you? And it was like sick of saying, shit, if I got a mask, I feel like fucking Batman. That's how I feel every fucking day. It's so shit. It's The Nun, Annabelle Creation, then Annabelle, then The Conjuring, then The Curse of La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Huh. And then Annabelle comes home, and then The Conjuring 2. So I'm buzzing for
I've
that.
seen every single one of them. Except
I've
The
not
Curse of
seen-
La Llorona because I watched the first 20 minutes and I was like, no.
Why?
I don't know, I just didn't like it.
You scared?
No, it wasn't scary. Just,
I've not seen The Curse of La Llorona. I've seen The Conjuring 2. I don't think I've seen The Conjuring. Which I know is weird, but...
you've never seen the first The Conjuring?
No.
I can't say The Conjuring without remembering
Clunge.
The Conjuring. God almighty.
But I'm buzzing today.
So that's our that holiday plans. That's our birthday
Halloween,
plans.
yeah.
My birthday's the following weekend and we have nothing planned apart from the Justin Gaethje food.
What? Here we go. Buzzing.
That's
Anyone
the-
knows me, Stefanie. Absolutely. Well, I like UFC. Stefanie loves UFC, but Stefanie has a whole notion for Justin Gaethje.
A notion? No, I would say it's more than a notion. Just a lovely guy.
He's a lovely guy. So, Justin, if you're out there, if you hear this,
Definitely not.
I'm
It's
gonna
how he
miss-
treats his dog and his niece.
Aye. It's so sweet.
It's cute as fuck. Like, he actually celebrates his dog's birthday. I love this. I
would do
love this. So would I. There's another thing that's happening the next week. I'm dog sitting for my cousin. She is going away on vacation with her
Vicky.
kids. So I am watching the dog. And he's the most boring dog on planet Earth.
That's a sin.
No, but like when you dog sit, you want it to come over and like you take it out and throw a frisbee or whatever it is. This dog will just lie on the floor, sleep and ignore you. Does they care that you're there?
Eat sugar or something.
And
Wake
it's
up,
allergic to
Daddy.
grass.
I've never heard that in
What
my life.
dog is allergic to grass?
I've never heard of that in my life.
So he's called Buster and he's allergic to grass. But you know, we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time.
I'm sure you will.
We'll have a great time. I'm actually supposed to be leaving the country in 3 weeks, but I don't know if that's going to be happening or not. Don't worry, we will have episodes coming up. We have our Halloween episode sorted. We know what we're covering,
Yes.
so that's all good. But I'm really hoping I get to leave, but if I don't, then I'm going to be really depressed, cry, probably watch sad movies, eat ice cream, chocolate, cry again,
Do that.
and then maybe, but then I'll be here for Halloween.
I know. So we can have a
So-
Halloween party.
No, we can't have a Halloween party, Shannon.
I bet one person.
We can have a FaceTime Halloween party.
No.
You can't come and have a Halloween party in my house.
What if we just lock down here? I just want my life back.
I never had a life, but that's okay, Shan. I don't need it back. I just feel like I'm going to be that, like, see that person that when they come to family parties,
Parties.
they come to family parties and everybody goes, oh, there's Steph. She's still single and she's
Got a walk stick.
right. I'm only 25. You know what I mean, though?
Aye.
Like people always like try and like set you up, or they act like
That's weird, didn't you?
they act as if they should feel sorry for you, and it's like, bitch, I'm living my best life.
Hey, leave me alone.
I love being single. I hate being around other people,
I know.
but they're just like, oh, we thought you'd have kids by now, and you'd be like engaged and have. Oh really?
Really?
Oh really?
Shut up, Karen.
Really, Brenda? Well, you know what?
I've had
I
enough.
don't. No, we're only kidding, guys. I'm a very happy
I know the
person.
Karen and Brenda's out there, so we apologise.
I'm a very happy person. I don't need you to reach out. I'm fine.
Aye.
I'm fine. It's just a wee self-deprecating joke.
I'll just look after her, don't worry.
That's all I've got to catch you up on. I didn't really have anything that happened.
Well, when I was on holiday, I nearly died.
Oh, for God's sake.
I did. Me and Jordan thought we'd go and take out electric scooters and go day drinking.
Never a good idea.
So I didn't realise how fast these things actually went. So they go, I think it's 30 kilometres per hour, so that's 20 miles an hour.
I've absolutely no idea, and I'm not going to speculate because I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Well, I think that's what it is, so if I'm wrong, apologies.
They're fast.
Don't care. But right, it was very, very fast. So we're going along this wee street, and Jordan's behind me. But bear in mind, I've had about maybe 7-8 Jack Daniels. Spain measures. So the 100ml you were getting, they put them into 2 glasses.
God's sake.
I was pissed. And I thought, right, we'll get on this and we'll just go back to the apartment. I got on, Jordan's behind me, boof. I crash. Fall off, try to run, forget to press the brake and keep pressing the accelerator and slide under this bloody scooter.
So in closing, you jumped off a scooter and did not brake, continued to accelerate, and then wondered why.
He never told me he was coming in beside me. There was a car coming. So, yeah, I nearly hurt myself really, really badly.
So you went from I nearly died to I nearly hurt myself really badly.
Well, I did hurt myself because my ankle was very swollen. And it was all red. It was a wee bit scraped.
Oh my God.
It was sore.
That's so sad.
And then I was actually in shock because pure crying, and Jordan was just standing at the side road staring at me, and he was like, "Shannon, are you actually alright? Like, are you actually hurt yourself?" And I was like, "I think I broke my leg." Pure crying.
Again, Shannon's very dramatic.
But yeah.
Very
I had the time of my
dramatic.
life. I went to a Pink Salt Lake, mind before I said I was going to go.
It wasn't pink.
It was fucking pink.
It was not pink.
Yeah, it was.
See the picture that you showed me online?
Yes.
Of that beach? It literally looked like, if you've ever seen the Yankee Candle Pink Sands, it looked like that beach. And then when she actually showed me it when she was there, I was like, bitch, you have been scammed.
No.
This is not the same beach.
No, they want to show you were pure edited.
For 100%, see how that candle Pink Sands in the Yankee Candle show.
It does look like
It
that.
looked, the picture you showed me is that picture on that candle, and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. And then I'm thinking palm trees, pink sand. She gets there, it's like it's like muddy water.
It's no muddy water.
It fucking is. I'm putting the picture up here. It's muddy water.
Don't you put my socials out there?
Oh, because you don't tag us every...
I'm kidding on.
She was... it's funny as well because see how in the... Completely off subject here. But see in the picture, in the video, I'm completely covered. Have you noticed that?
And I'm pure on show.
That wasn't on purpose. Like, I wasn't like, cover me up because I don't want people to see what I look like. I genuinely was just sitting there like, right, let's do this.
I know, because it didn't start videoing until you were on the log because you had your bag.
I was just ready to go. I was ready for it. It's great.
Couldn't go on.
But now that we've uploaded it, I just see it everywhere, that photo. But all different, like, people doing different things. I think it's so cute.
Aye.
I was thinking of doing this photo idea. I don't know how good an idea this is. I think it might be a stupid idea. To carve a pumpkin and put it on as a helmet.
What?
Do you know what I mean?
And walk about the park?
No, do you know what I mean? And take a picture. Do you know what I mean?
But I went to carve a pumpkin anyway, so...
But we'd need to find a pumpkin big enough to, like, be able to fit our heads in.
But just cut a hole in the bottom.
I know, but we'd need to find a pumpkin that big. Because the pumpkins you get here aren't great.
Arn Prior Farm.
I think you should talk Lorraine into taking us.
Yeah, you're coming.
You should say, Lorraine, you take us for Stefanie's birthday. She'll be like, oh, that's a great idea.
I will. I'll tell them I'm
Do
going
that
to tonight.
And we'll try and get some good pumpkins. Because the pumpkins you get here are absolutely shit.
I know.
I think it's just the weather. Like, the
Air there,
weather's...
air there, acting as if it's in our fucking country. But you get like me white ones, me black ones, me green ones, and orange ones. It's so exciting. I want them. I want to go there now.
Here in Scotland right now, it's like it's autumn, but we don't get an autumn here. Like, it goes from summer straight into winter. So it's rained here for like 3 days straight, and it's cold.
I were meant to go a month rain in 3 days the other weekend there.
Oh, did we? Well, it was raining constantly.
And then it started raining today.
It was raining, but it's
drizzly. Just
obviously all the Scottish people you'll know, but it rains here constantly. That's just it's just a typical weather.
And I'm with a pair of sliders on.
You always dress for the rain here.
I added my top half.
I mean, we were walking back for Auntie Betty's the other day, and how wet was I? Oh, that was ages ago, actually.
Stefanie, I've not been and seen Auntie Betty in weeks.
That was 3 weeks ago. Remember, I had my fringe on soaking and everything.
Oh, God.
But we're in winter time here now, so it's cold.
We went to Jack
wet.
Daniels that day.
Jack Daniels?
I might have a wee Peroni when I go out the road to him having a wee bath.
I've started drinking Budweisers.
I've gone right into the Peroni. Why? Oh, Stephanie.
Because I cannot drink Jack Daniels anymore. I do silly things when I drink Jack Daniels, like really silly things.
Oh, I know, hun. Oh.
And then I just live a life of regret, and I cannot do it anymore.
And you're living my ear moaning about it, and I tell you, well, you shouldn't have fucking done it.
I don't moan about it ever.
Something.
I say I shouldn't have done that. I never go, oh, woe me, I've done something so ridiculous. I just go, oh fuck, why did I do that? It's no funny.
It is.
It isn't.
It used to be me, now it's you.
Anywho, moving on.
Ooh, chicka, what are we doing today?
Do you have anything else that you would like to share?
No.
I would like to just say, Sharon, I have my toe under this table. So if you shove down on that table, you're going to squish my toe.
I'm not shoving in the end table.
I'm just saying, like, if you go like that and you go like that, my toe is like underneath the wedding bit to stop it from rocking back and forward. So
you're going to have no toes soon.
If you slam down really hard on the table,
wow,
you're probably going to take my toe off. Just saying. Well,
I got fright there.
Today's tale.
Oh, a tale.
It's another Scottish one. One. This one is. It's not a massive case. It does take place in a very short amount of time, but very interesting nonetheless, Sean. And I'm very interested to know your thoughts on this.
Why?
Because it's interesting, so I'll keep all my thoughts to myself until the end, okay?
No, you need to share them, Tasty. I'm scared to
I'm going to go through the story, tell you the detail, the deets, and then we'll discuss our thoughts at the end.
Right, okay. That's fine.
That is what we usually do, is it not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot I've not been here in a while. Fuck's sake.
It's been 3 weeks.
Exactly. Is that my second time for fucking every week for the past, 12?
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Today's tale takes us to the small town of Sauchie, which is located in the central lowlands of Scotland. Right. And it takes place between November and December 1960. So actually, not that long ago.
8 years ago? No, 6 years ago.
I'm saying I'm actually not even getting involved. This is one that I've never heard about.
No.
I feel like that's the case with a lot of Scottish things. Unless you go looking for them, you don't really hear about them. Mm-hmm. Nonetheless, this story follows a young girl called Virginia Campbell and her family. Mm-hmm. Virginia was the youngest of her siblings, and she was the only one to still live at home with her mother Annie and her father James. They were originally from Ireland, and Virginia and Annie decided to come over to Scotland and live with Annie's older brother in Sauchie. Although the house was cramped due to Annie's brother having 2 other children in the household, the household seemed happy enough, and I feel like I would like that. Like, I like a lot of busyness. And
I'd like a quiet house.
Mm-hmm, I'm the same.
Because I can pure see like a flare-board creating because I'm not at home.
So when I'm in the house and my dad's like night shift or something, even though I don't spend a lot of time with my dad in the house, you feel different when there's nobody there. Mm-hmm. So I would actually like to have a lot of people in the house. Most of the time though, Virginia was alone with her brother and her cousins due to Annie having a job at a boarding house that also provided her with accommodation. So sometimes she would stay there and Annie would stay, obviously, with her cousins and stuff. Mm-hmm. Virginia was known to be a very shy girl at school, but again, she has just moved from Ireland to Scotland, so she doesn't really know anybody, so she's going to be shy. She was very normal, down to earth, and had a very mature outlook on life. So all around a very normal girl for her age, nothing out of the ordinary, with the exception that she was going through puberty at the time at quite a rapid rate. I actually don't remember going through puberty. I don't know what that means.
No.
Like with a boy it's pretty like, it's obvious when they go through puberty, do you know what I mean? They take like a growth spurt and blah blah blah. But with lasses, I just feel like it's not that obvious. Am I just being an idiot?
I don't know, no.
I don't remember when I went through puberty.
When I started growing hair down there.
Oh no! I do apologise, Auntie Betty, I'm sorry. So, overall, normal family, nothing crazy or weird or suspicious, just a normal family, doing their thing, working, going to school, whatever.
Aye. On
November 22nd, Margaret, who was Virginia's younger cousin, she was sharing a bed with Margaret. So the two of them were sharing a bed. Which, at that age, I wouldn't like to be sharing a bed with my sister.
No.
Put it that way. When they were going to bed one night, they heard a thump, which then moved from room to room, and then eventually it was started to move downstairs. This is how the occurrences began. they started with small noises around the house, tapping, thumping, but they all seemed, all the noises and the whatever, they all seemed to like just stop the minute that Virginia fell asleep. So the minute that Virginia was like out, all the activity stopped, which is weird.
That's right.
That afternoon, Virginia had not attended school, and while sitting with her brother and his wife in the living room, they all witnessed a sideboard or a cabinet
Aye.
move away from the wall and slam back against it. So just come away, come back. Again, important to note that Virginia was actually seated beside the cabinet, but they all claim that she did not move it. Like she did.
She was there.
She never
Aye,
touched it.
it.
That night, as the family settled into bed for the night, they began to hear a series of loud knocks and bangs from all over the house. They were so disturbed by these noises that they woke their neighbours to come and witness them. And they did, and the neighbours claimed to have heard all these bangings, noises, all this weird stuff. So they heard it as well, and then they decided to call a vicar.
They come and
or a reverend, whatever. So Reverend Lund, he came to investigate, and while he looked around the house, he concluded that the noises were coming from a bed head, so like a headboard, but the noises were not being made by any of the people living in the house. So this bed head, headboard
Aye.
was like banging against the wall, but there was like nobody was making it hit against the wall. It was just banging against the wall, which I suppose could be just the bed could be imbalanced and just
moving,
but
no,
weird. He also claims to have witnessed a large wooden chest that was used to store linen levitate slightly,
what?
Move 18 inches across the floor, and then return back to its original position.
What?
Weird. Right, okay.
You're at it.
No. Do you know what's funny about this? Do you know what picture this conjures in my brain? You know how in Mario you get the big blocks
And it moved
that
up.
have got the face? That's what that reminds me of.
No way.
That's genuinely what I just picture in my head, like, me, and gone back, right? So when everything settled down and Virginia and Margaret were asked to go back to bed, the knocking returned. This time it was much more violent, heavy, and like people noticed it. Like it was loud. The next day, these disturbances continued, and the Reverend returned to the home to continue his investigation. On that day, a pillow on Virginia's bed was observed rotating 60 degrees or so while she was in bed with her head resting on it.
Sorry, what?
That seems like it could have been... I don't know what that looks like. I can't really picture that in my head. Somebody lying.
And a pillow's just rotating behind their head?
You could do that with your hand under the pillow. No?
No.
The knocking continued, and the wooden chest that had moved the previous day began to rock back and forth. So it's quite a heavy chest.
Aye, so how's that rocking?
Another person was then added to the mix, a doctor called Dr. W.H. Nisbet, who also claims to have heard and witnessed all of the things the Reverend was claiming. So the chest moving, the banging, the moving on the bed sheets,
The pillow?
is moving, like he witnessed it all. So at this point you've got the brother, Annie's brother, our cousin Margaret,
The neighbours?
Virginia herself,
Did Virginia know it's her?
and knew this Dr. Nisbet who he's also seen it. So that's like 6 people who are seeing and hearing all this shit, right? So that's weird. Later in the week, Virginia had returned back to school, and actually things started to happen in her classroom, which is really bizarre.
What?
Her teacher, Margaret Stewart, claims to have seen the girl's desk lid rise quickly and steeply on its own and then like slam back down again. And then she even says that she later saw Virginia trying to hold it down to stop it from swinging open, which is the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
What?
Later on in the day, the teacher states she saw the empty desk behind Virginia's levitate from the ground and then slowly come back down to the ground.
What? No, get her that wee lassie.
What is
she a witch?
That's so weird.
That is weird. That is weird.
When she went to investigate the desk, she states that there was no wires or anything that could logically explain what she had just seen. So the desk hadn't been tampered with, there was nobody sitting in it, and she apparently seen this desk levitate. And then
I'm actually getting shivers down my spine.
I just don't... Why would a ghost do that?
I don't know.
Like, why would a ghost just levitate a desk? And, just put it down nice and gently. If you're a ghost, you're going to levitate it.
What is her?
Well, we'll get to it, right?
Right, okay.
The doctor, Mr. Nisbet, continued to monitor Virginia that night after school and claims there were more knocking noises, which is a common theme throughout this. It's just knocking, banging, noise, weird, strange noises throughout the house. More furniture moving on its own, and a weird rippling effect on the bed sheets of Virginia's bed, as if somebody were running their hands on it, or like if a wind blew through a window, and like a silk, you know what I'm saying, like a silk bed sheet.
Oh, stop it! I'm getting off shivers.
Towards the end of that week, the activity did die down, and everything seemed rather normal. That was until Sunday morning, when Virginia seemed to fall into a trance. While she was in her trance, she called out for her best friend and dog, who were not with her in Sauchie, but they were back home in Ireland. So, this is the first red flag for me, that one.
She's crackers.
I don't think she's crackers, but that right there says a lot to me, right? Again, we'll get to her thoughts at the end.
She's been stole.
You're obsessed with, like, people being stolen, kidnapped? Obsessed? No. Get it. Virginia returned to school the following day, and more occurrences would happen while she was in her classroom.
Right.
The pupils were all doing their work individually, so they were all sitting at their own desks, minding their own business, when Virginia approached the teacher's desk, I'm assuming to ask a question or whatever.
Aye.
Again, this is the same teacher that witnessed the desk levitate, blah, 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 blah. While Virginia was standing at the desk, a blackboard pointer began to vibrate and then fall off the desk, just randomly by itself. The teacher then put her hands on the desk to try and figure out where the vibrating was coming from, and the desk suddenly swung to one side. So, what the fuck?
Why is this real ass allowed to walk straight?
If I was a teacher and that was happening in my class, no.
I'd be out.
I need you transferred to another class, another school, another country. I need you out, gone,
Bye.
done. Burn the house down. That I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around you. That's weird.
Aye.
That's like you see when the movies when kids come in and they just stand there and watch you sleep, and then you wake up and you're like, what's wrong? And they're like, nothing. Get out. I mean, I'll admit I was one of the kids, right? But no, enough. On Tuesday, the following day, a doctor named William Logan and his wife Sheila, so again this is another 2 people that have been added to the mix, gave the family a visit after hearing about these ghostly occurrences, and they too witnessed these strange knocking noises coming from around Virginia. So all these noises and all this stuff all happens around Virginia. Like there's never an instance when she's no there and stuff starts like flying in the room or whatever.
It's always when she's there.
She's present every time these things happen.
That's weird. Like so weird.
Then, on the Thursday of that week, Dr. Logan and Dr. Nisbet decided to set up a camera and a tape recorder in order to try and capture like some of these events. They managed to capture a variety of different knocking noises and a sawing noise, which that's a weird noise. I don't know what a sawing noise sounds like. I'm just assuming like somebody sawing a bit of wood, but I don't know.
Aye. Don't know.
And they also observed the rippling across the bed sheets again, so
They've seen that as well.
they've apparently seen that. Later in the night, Virginia would begin to hysterically talk in riddles. She was making absolutely no sense whatsoever, and then again fell into another trance. Weird.
Send it away.
I'm sorry, but I cannot have you in my premise. I can't have you in my house if that's what's happening. Okay?
You need to leave.
That night, the Reverend Lund and 3 other ministers visited the home to conduct a 15-minute intercession, which
Is that meant to be like an exercise?
I looked it up, and it's basically saying a prayer on behalf of someone else. So it's not an exorcism, but it's like, so they were just like praying for her. You know when people say, "Oh, I have you in my prayers," that kind of thing. While this was carried out, the knocking noises continued, and everything was captured on tape. Some of the noises, including a scream from Virginia while seeing the chest in her room open and close on its own, were broadcast on a BBC radio show at the time. I did try and find the audio, but I could not find it, and I couldn't find any of the
That's weird.
I couldn't find any of the tapes or anything like that.
Aye. That'd be good if you could.
I know. So after like this BBC radio show covered this story, all of the activity started to die down. So it just like kind of dissipated until it wasn't happening anymore. There were a few like things reported a couple of weeks later, but there was nothing crazy.
Oh man.
And there has been nothing reported on this case since. So
Seriously?
So after like the BBC radio show, things kind of seemed to die down. There was nothing noteworthy.
Didn't want any No paparazzi, please.
No.
Is what that goes.
I mean, that's not to say that stuff wasn't happening. It just I just couldn't find any reports of it happening online. So, but it seems to have just completely
died,
changed, stopped, and I think that's. Well, actually, it's not that weird because, as I'm going to say at the end, right? It's no weird, but it is weird at the same time. That makes no sense. I would like to note that this case took place on a street in Scotland which is now known as one of the most spooky streets in Scotland. In the 70s, an author, Mr. Malcolm Robinson, was investigating Virginia's case, and while doing so, he also found 3 other instances of paranormal activity on the street Park Crescent. So it was not just Virginia, there was other people in the street that were experiencing similar weird things.
That's mad.
Malcolm actually looked into the history of the land to see if there was anything particularly spooky.
Mines or anything?
Anything that had happened that could explain it, but there was nothing ever found that was noteworthy.
Been murdered or something?
Well, that's the thing. He said that there was nothing found that was like noteworthy or anything like that. But if you would like to read more into this case and the other cases that Malcolm found, his book is called The Sauchie Poltergeist and Other Scottish Ghostly Tales. It is a really good book. I mean, might even cover the other cases on the street at some point. I was going to read this book for this episode, but it was like a Kindle thing, and I was like, no.
Right.
And I was sick. I didn't have time, but it looks like a really good book. And I think I'll definitely give it a read, and I'll might even cover the other houses on the street at some point.
To see what they were like as well.
But that's really interesting that it's like isolated in one street. I did kind of look into some of the news reports from the other houses, and it was like things like bad smells that just would come and go, plug sockets that would switch themselves on and off. There would be like, if somebody plugged something into a plug, it would push it back out. Like things like that, like lights going on and off, doors slamming shut and opening, weird smells, just weird shit like that.
Right.
It's just your usual spooky. But I'll definitely like more into the other cases. I just kind of gave it a quick glance.
Just to see what it was.
But
weird, though. I want to know what happened to that wee lassie. Defo.
I will definitely look it up and I will let you know. So, thoughts, right? What's interesting to me is if you look into any sort of poltergeist case, it almost, not always, but 9 times out of 10 is based around a teenage girl. Like who's gone through puberty, or she's gone through some sort of stress, or she's gone through like some sort of upheaval. It all centres around it, and it's so weird. There's something about like teenage girls going through that part of their life. It like causes something in the atmosphere. Like
that's weird. And it brings,
and a lot of poltergeist activity happens around young teenage girls who are going through puberty, or they went through a traumatic experience, or they got through
really bad time.
And it's like they are not aware that
it's happening.
To me it kind of sounds like telekinesis. So they are physically responsible for these things. So like telekinesis is like being able to move things with your mind and like stuff like that. So it's as if when you're going through, young girls are going through that part of life, they seem to have this psychic telekinesis period where they're so like full of like, energy and their stress and like angst that it actually affects the environment around them. So you see like the desk lifting up and down, and that could totally be telekinesis, and it makes sense because it only happens around Virginia. It doesn't happen around. It doesn't happen at home when she's at school. It goes to school and happens at school. So it's centred around her.
It's no, that was just the house.
So that's really interesting to me. It's as if when you go through that part of your life, you're like you've got so much going on that it's like you cause this reaction in the environment, and I totally believe that. I think that's I could totally get into that. I think that's so scary.
That's right.
Plus the fact that the only thing that made me think that this is all...
It's a pillar.
No fake, but like it's no a ghost, is because when she fell into her trance and she said that she wanted to see her friend and her dog. To me that sounds like a girl who's upset that she's left her home to come to another place and she's missing her dog, she's missing her friends. That's what that sounds like to me. So that to me was like, well, obviously this is something to do with what this lassie is feeling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I thought she was a bit fucking spooky.
Spooky bitch.
A fucking spooky bitch. But if that shit actually is happening, that gives me the fucking fear. I'm sorry for the language, but I'm shitting myself here.
Why?
Imagine something, just coming and taking you in and being like, worry, I'm going to do this.
Have you never thought, like, I don't know if I believe in like people having telekinesis and stuff like that, right? But you never thought that like
I do believe, but I'm just like, I
when-
don't want it in me.
you know when stuff happens in your house or like you hear a banging noise or something falls off the counter and you don't know why.
Aye.
Have you ever thought that maybe it's you? Like maybe you're having like in your brain you're going through like some sort of stress or like
When I've just knocked
some
the
total
glasses.
like emotional thing, and it actually physically affects the environment around you. No,
Sometimes, actually.
I mean I don't think that I'm sitting in the kitchen like move that glass. Move that frame.
I'm going to come in here the next time when we sit on the kitchen floor
Like
staring at the
Carrie.
cupboard.
I'm just saying that totally makes sense to me. That
Aye. That's class.
it always seems to centre around a teenage girl going through some sort of
Stress.
or puberty or
Eating.
something, or she's in a stage of life where she's maturing, or it's so strange. Obviously that's not all the time, like
No.
there is poltergeist cases that aren't centred around,
Aye, because that was another one that we covered not long ago.
and it's strange because poltergeists are completely different from like ghosts, because like a ghost is you see an apparition and you hear a spooky noise like ooh, you know what I mean, but like a poltergeist you never actually physically see a poltergeist, you just see movement or
Yeah.
so it's like it's not an actual physical ghost, it's like an energy.
Aye.
To me, that's just what I think.
Mm-hmm.
But if you've ever seen the film Poltergeist, then you know that they do not depict that ghost as. I don't even know why that film's called Poltergeist.
Huh.
Because it's not about poltergeist. It's about an old man that killed hundreds of people. Is it not? Oh no, it's not. It's about a house that gets built on a graveyard. That's the first one. The house gets built on an Indian burial ground.
What can I watch it on?
Poltergeist? You've never seen Poltergeist?
I think so.
We need to get you educated, love. I can't be dealing with this.
I can't be doing with it at all.
Poltergeist is like one of the biggest, best horror movies ever made. If you had listened to my dad in his episode, you would know that. We talked about it on there.
I listened to halfway through.
Fake fan.
I'm number one, honey.
I beg to differ. But that's the Sauchie Poltergeist, guys. That's my thoughts. Shannon doesn't really seem to have a lot of thoughts on it.
No, but you like me this many line.
Because I'm just asking you what you think, what you are.
No, I just think it is spooky, but I don't want it in me. Like, if that shit does actually happen, like you say, don't want it. Mm-mm.
I don't know. You see,
I'm
when
not about
when I hear the word poltergeist, I think it's something really scary.
I should I'm sitting here shitting myself.
But you never see a poltergeist. Like you don't see, oh, there's the poltergeist.
Oh, fun, right now.
Poltergeists are just like, it's just like they use it to describe a spirit that moves stuff, gets violent, or like throws things.
Like the Ouija board.
Oh, don't even get any Ouija boards. Me and my dad were talking about this the other day. He's like, don't you ever bring one of them into this house, ever.
How?
That's what I said, why? He's like, because there's something about them. And I'm like, Dad, Ouija boards only work if you believe in them. I don't.
Aye.
And he's like, no. And I was like, I've got a satanic Bible in my room, but you've got a problem with me bringing a Ouija board into the house. He's like, oh, but that's a book. It's different. I'm like, it's no different. It's the exact same thing.
Aye.
If you believe in it, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in Ouija board.
I don't know.
I've done one when I was like 15, and for sure somebody was moving it. So I don't believe in it.
I've never done one, but I've
And I
always
think it's
wanted
hella
to.
easy to move the planchette thing. So then that's how I just don't believe it. Like, how do I know that you're not trying to take the piss? Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
I just don't trust it. I don't believe it.
But when it starts fucking flying off the table itself, that's when you know they can't take the piss.
No, but that's not going to happen. When does that happen in real life?
It could. Jumanji.
Jumanji? Jumanji's a board game.
I know, but what's that, a Ouija board? See if you actually look close.
I see what you see. I see what you mean. But I do think that the word poltergeist is pretty spooky.
Aye, I don't like that.
But I don't actually think it's a spirit. I think the poltergeists are energy for people, physical people that have some sort of like psychic ability, and then when they get like
Raging
riled
or
up or
something,
like
aye.
something hangs them, it like comes out in ways that they just don't understand.
I don't know.
That's my thoughts on it anyway.
Well, I don't know how I feel about it.
She's gonna go and get eaten.
I actually feel pure, like, I actually feel sick.
Why?
Thinking about that.
How are you this scared of things? Like that's nothing. That happened in the 60s.
That's only 60 years ago.
I know, but it's 60 years ago.
She's still living. She can want about flinging plates off was it eating?
No, because she's older now. She's went through that period. That's why I said it makes sense it died down, because she's obviously came out of that period of her life. She's grown up.
I thought it just didn't want any paparazzi on it. BBC.
You think that the poltergeist was conscious and it was like, listen, I'm no here for it. I don't want the media attention.
No, I don't want
So
it.
it just stopped.
Aye.
You hit that right? Okay.
That's where I'm with.
It's like, no paparazzi, please.
No, I'm not doing it right now. I'll stop now for another 60 years and I'll come back. Better comes back and fucking diss me.
That's the Sauchie Poltergeist, guys. Not a long one, because it all kind of happened in a span of like 2 months. So that's not a long time for a lot of stuff to be happening.
Aye.
But again, nonetheless, very interesting. Again, go read the book. if you want to know more about it, I will definitely be reading it, and I will definitely be updating you guys on the other houses. And I'm actually really excited for our next episode this week because it's funny. It's scary, but it's funny.
How scary?
Not that scary, but it's funny. It's creepy.
Look at me the now.
It's creepy. It's unsettling.
Right, go on, look at me the now. What about fucking poltergeist with just a wee lassie?
I'm all looking at you.
I'm going to be terrified.
No, it's not about a poltergeist, but it's about a thing that can apparently talk that shouldn't really be able to talk, and it's quite creepy, but it's hilarious.
Right, okay. I'm intrigued.
I don't actually know if it's based in Scotland. I think it is. It might be England, but hey, we'll deviate. We'll deviate for the routine here just a wee bit, just to tell you this story because it's actually one of the funniest things I've ever heard, but it's quite creepy at the same time. Also, I feel like we talk about things on here all the time, right? And we never believe in it. Like, we get to the end and we're like, oh, that was fake, or like, that was this, and do you know what I mean?
I'm just being honest.
And it's weird because I wholeheartedly believe in the paranormal and the supernatural. This is why we have this podcast, because we love that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, see, when you actually physically start to look into stuff yourself, you're kind of like, that doesn't make sense.
Nah.
That's just stupid. That one, I do believe that.
Aye.
Because too many people
I've seen it.
have witnessed it, seen it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I feel like we just get to the end and we're just like, we just totally trash
Nah.
it. We're like, this isn't real.
Stop right now.
Well, the Barra Boy, we thought that was real.
Oh, I love the Barra Boy.
Mackenzie Poltergeist, we thought that was real.
That was a good one.
But everything else, we're just like, nah, bruh.
It's the Loch Ness Monster, I ain't bother me. I fucking stew in the water.
It's an eel!
I know, I was kidding on. Jeez.
It's a freaking eel. Anybody out there who says it's no is just...
Stop it right now.
Well, that's the Sauchie Poltergeist.
A tale.
That street is still there today, so if you'd like to go and visit it,
Right.
please do. Send us some pics. Read
Tag
up on
us.
all the articles. Read up on that book. If you'd like to know more, we'll probably be putting some pictures up on our Instagram of the street and the house itself. So go check that out. And that is it for this episode, guys. We've really enjoyed chatting with you.
Yes, and I've enjoyed being back.
Sharon's been enjoyed returning, but I can tell she's getting extremely bored at this moment in time because she's just looking me in the eyeballs as if...
I'm just fidgety.
That's it, guys. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye.